everybody. Can you mute yourself for just a sec, Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that? Yeah.
It's lower left. All right. Let me just mute myself. Okay, welcome back, everybody, to the final, for now, edition of the Alberta Rockies and Headwaters concert series. It's going to be the final because things are opening back up. Musicians are getting really busy trying to figure out how to make some money again finally. So we're just going to back off and let them do that. We'll see how it goes down the road, whether it holds or if we have to back up again. Hopefully not. Hopefully the vaccines will help us out there. So get vaccinated, go see live music, socially distanced, wearing a mask maybe if you can. Don't be part of the problem, but do try and give your money to some of the musicians that have really helped us out through this concert series. So let's start off with our land acknowledgement. We acknowledge the traditional land on which Albertans reside today is in Treaty 6 and 7 territory. We would like to thank the diverse Indigenous peoples whose ancestors' footsteps have marked this territory for centuries, such as the Nehewa, the Cree, the Dene, the Anishinaabe, the Saulteaux, the Isganokota Sioux, and the Niitsitapi. And then in Treaty 7, it's the Siksika, the Kainai, the Piikani, the Stoney Nakoda, and the Tsuut'ina. We also acknowledge this as the Métis homeland and the home of the largest concentration of Inuit and Dene south of the 60th parallel. It is a welcoming place for all peoples who come from around the world to share Alberta as a home. Together we call upon all of our collective honored traditions and spirits to work in building a great province for today and for future generations. All right, and our first guest tonight is Jeff Berner.
Hi there.
Hey,
I'm here.
All right.
How's it going?
Great. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm here in Vancouver on the territories of the Coast Salish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh peoples. So, and all of the land here is stolen. So,
just like ours.
So happy to be here in this place on fire.
And it's very smoky today in Edmonton.
Yeah, that's from us. Yeah, that's us there. I mean, also from you guys, of course, but indirectly. But yeah, we've got some amazing forest management going on in BC. Just amazing.
Yeah.
We seem to have misplaced
like cutting down the big trees.
Yeah, we misplaced the town though. That was a drag.
A hot town.
These things happen apparently. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So should I play a song?
Sure. Play a few.
Okay. This one's called Super Subtle Folk Song. There's even a video for it on this YouTube device. But this is my live version of it. It's about just how great everything's going. The boat was taking on water from a hole, so I made a second hole to let the water out. The boat was taking on water from a hole, so I made a second hole to let the water out. Couldn't hear the sailor's daughter, 'cause I don't listen to people when they're shrilling they shout. My brother was was being torn apart by panthers. So I bought a bunch of panthers as pets. My brother was being torn apart by panthers. So actually I bought several panthers as pets. My dad was dying of lung cancer. So I got my kids a carton of cigarettes. You might say that I'm an asshole. I'm just trying to fit in with my scene. And while the fire is burning, let's make a bunch more gasoline. And while the fire is burning, let's make a bunch more gasoline. And if I drove a car here, then I'm a hypocrite. I shouldn't have nothing to say. And if I didn't drive a car here, you probably wish I would just shut up anyway. Only people with the right to an opinion are the buddies of the oil companies. Let's have another benefit for the victims of the symptoms, where it's forbidden to speak of the disease. Future kids will say we were assholes. We were just trying to fit in with our scene. And while the fire is burning, let's make a bunch more gasoline. And while the fire is burning, let's make a bunch more gasoline. And while the fire is burning, let's improve our capacity to ship more gasoline. Hooray! That was that song. Now I'm going to play a new song for you, and it's part in English and part in Yiddish. And the parts that are in Yiddish are the same as the parts in English. So if you hear something you don't understand, just wait for the English to come around or remember it from before. And it's called I Can't Believe This Is Happening. And it's about how I can't believe this is happening, but I do. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe that it's true. I can't believe this is happening, but in fact I do. Mir gleibt sich nicht, was es tut sich. Gleibt sich nicht, das ist wahr. Mir gleibt sich nicht, was es tut sich. Gott, es tut sich gar. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's true. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, but I do. gleibt sich nicht, was es tut sich. Gleibt sich nicht, das ist wahr. Mir gleibt sich nicht, was es tut sich. Gott, es tut sich gar. Mir gleibt sich nicht. Mir gleibt sich nicht. Mir gleibt sich nicht. Es ist wahr. Mir gleibt sich nicht. Mir gleibt sich nicht. Mir gleibt sich nicht. Es kommt doch vor. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe that it's true. I can't believe this is happening. But in fact doch es tut sich gar. So that's my fun new song there about how I can't believe it's happening. And I wrote another song about how I'm doing. It might seem like kind of a downer at the beginning, but it's supposed to be uplifting by the end. It starts on a minor chord and ends on a major chord. So you know that's some darn songcraft going on there. Yeah. So this song is don't be afraid of the title. It's called Bitter Spring. I mean, don't want to be bitter during these times of mass death and vast hellish fires. You don't let yourself get bitter. You know what I'm saying? And also contact your local school board and ask them to please put some proper ventilation in the classrooms for September. Let's get some ventilation for the kids. They're not vaccinated, remember? Okay, just wanted to say that. Come on, old brain, you used to bubble up with rhymes. I need a song, please, now to get me through these times. Something to stop me pacing all night, counting everything, counting all the people who by rights should be breathing, counting all the hopes that withered in the bitter spring. Well, come on, little body, I know all the ways you're straining. Though much is taken, I will work with what's remaining. Get me up and moving, even if it takes everything. And if I can't move today, maybe find some way to sing. Sing me away to treasure summer after such a bitter spring. Come on, grieving soul, give me back the power I know you've got it buried somewhere under all the rubble and the rot. Turn me back on, connect me back to everything. The glory of creation flying in on a golden wing. This grieving soul has strength to rise up from the bitter spring. Last verse. I think this is the last song, right? Is it? Yeah, I think so. So, thanks very much for listening to me, folks. I hope you can get those coal mines stopped. That would be really nice. And appreciate the work you've done so far to make it harder for them to get them started. Because even if you don't stop them, it really costs them a lot to deal with you when you're trying to stop them. It matters when you do that too. Who knows what could happen in Alberta? Did you know socialists used to run Alberta in the 20s? It's true. Could happen again. I mean, Rachel Knott is not a socialist. And she's pro-pipeline. That really baffles me at this point. Like, we all want to live, don't we? Jeez. Anyway, here's the last verse. I almost forgot the last verse. Come on, memory, bring me the ones who came before. Let their voices carry in the songs we sing once more. Give the people strength to organize. That's you all. Give the people strength to organize in spite of everything. 1,000 voices join me now with every word I sing, singing out in brave defiance of the bitter spring, singing out in brave defiance of the bitter spring, singing out in brave defiance of the bitter spring. See, major chord. Thanks very much for paying attention. Thanks for having me on, Groovener.
All right, no problem. Thanks for coming, Jeff.
Enjoy the show, everybody.
Night. All right, that was terrific. So we put Jeff's contact info for his website in the live chat on YouTube. Our next guest is Rebecca Lapa, an Edmonton native. She has had a video in the can for us for a month, and we're just finally able to play it now. So take it away, Rebecca.
Hey everybody, I'm Rebecca Lapa. I am excited to be a part of this show with the Groovener here tonight. I think it's very important that we protect our headwaters and our drinking water as Albertans and Canadians. And this first song is about Alberta, and it's off of my CD Spirit. Twisted like the North Saskatchewan, but your loyalty I'll never question. Anger burns like a wildfire, but your passion is my one desire. Unafraid of getting in the mud, and when the working day is done, there's nowhere I feel safer than right here in your arms, Alberta. What the hell am I gonna do? Alberta gets such a rush when I'm running with you. Hold me close on the cold prairie nights, kiss me under the northern lights, Alberta. So wrong, so right. Tall and proud like the Rockies peaks, but you'll never admit defeat. Even when things go from bad to worse, just keep your head down even when it hurts. Though the winds they always change, you somehow still remain the same. And like petrified wood, I'll protect your heart, Alberta. What the hell am I gonna do? Alberta gets such a rush when I'm running with you. Hold me close on the cold prairie nights, kiss me under the northern lights, Alberta. Though it lies as deep as oil, even through the toughest soil, love I can't fight. Woohoo! All right. This next one is also about Canada and crossing the country, and it's called Worth My Prayers. Lost in a paperback, rolling west on the CN track. Got a new Tuscane on this calico heart. Life wasn't bad at 17. Yeah, this sure stings. Should have seen it coming from the start. Thought I knew everything, but there was so much you weren't telling. Like those dirty little secrets on your phone. So I packed my guitar, sold my rundown two-door car. Now I got a ticket for the unknown. Running for cover, running for the ocean. Running for sea salt and spring air. Gotta be done with all your poison. 'Cause boy, you ain't worth my prayers. Fields of gold stretching far as the eye can see. Feeling low as a medicine hat. Rocky mountains lift me high like a midday buzz. Rolling past hope ain't looking back. Running for cover, running for the ocean. Running for sea salt and spring air. Gotta be done with all your poison. 'Cause boy, you ain't worth my prayers. Couldn't take another winter in that small Ontario town, and to get away from your whiskey whisper and coming back around. And coming back around. Running for cover, running for the ocean. Running for sea salt and spring air. Gotta be done with all your poison. 'Cause boy, you ain't worth my prayers. 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 Thank you. So Corb said in his session at the Grosvenor for this cause earlier this year in March that Ian Tyson wouldn't approve of the coal mining up in the Rockies, and I don't think Joni Mitchell would either. And so I figured I'd play a good old classic protest song by Joni Mitchell to end off my set here tonight. And yeah, once again, I'm Rebecca Lappa. Thank you for listening. You can find me on social media at Rebecca Lappa Music. And yeah, here is Big Yellow Taxi. Paved paradise and put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? Paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Shoo-ba-ba-ba-ba, shoo-ba-ba-ba-ba. all the trees, put them in a tree museum. Charge all the people $1.50 just to see them. Don't it all seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? Pay paradise and put up a parking lot. Shoo-ba-ba-ba-ba, shoo-ba-ba-ba-ba. Pay for my farm, I put away the DVT now. Give me spots on my apples and leave me the birds and the bees. Please don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. Hit paradise and put up a parking lot. Shoo-ba-ba-ba-ba, shoo-ba-ba-ba-ba. Late last night, heard the screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man. Don't it all seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? Pay paradise and put up a parking lot. Shoo-ba-ba-ba-ba. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone. Pay paradise and put up a parking lot. Shoo-ba-ba-ba-ba. Pay paradise and put up a parking lot. Shoo-ba-ba-ba-ba. Pay paradise and put up a parking lot.
All right. Thank you, Rebecca. Great set. Great set. So, like she said, she's available on social media, I assume, like Facebook and stuff like that, at Rebecca Lapa Music. And then her website is RebeccaLapa.com. I know she played today, that was earlier today, at an online thing with the city of Edmonton. Her next gig that she let me know about is August 8th as part of the 75th Liberation Project. At 1 p.m., she'll be singing an Anne Frank song to celebrate the liberation of the Dutch from Nazi occupation. And I'm not sure exactly where that is, but it shouldn't be too hard to find if you want to look into that further. So our next guest is Randy Buns. He's also sent in a video. So here we go. Take it away, Randy.
Hello, my name is Randy Buns. I don't know what I can say that hasn't been said already, other than I'd really like to thank the women and men that are involved in this for fighting the good fight. At some point in time, I hope that mankind realizes that we don't have to destroy everything we touch in the name of profit. I've included a couple songs. They're simple songs from a simple guy. I hope you enjoy, and thank you again for fighting the good fight.
One, two, three, four. I know you don't feel the same as I do, but I couldn't expect you to. About this feeling, hating at my core. I don't think I can love anyone more. When we're close, not the one you see. I see you looking around, looking right past me. And I've always loved you from afar. It's been a long, long time coming. scared things never be the same. Scared I'll never call my name. I've always loved from afar. It's been a long, long time coming. I've always known who you are. Maybe we should stop running. I always wanna be where you are. Whether that's near or far. Light shines brighter in your eyes. Maybe someday we'll give this thing a try. I don't know exactly how you feel. Maybe with some courage that day a kiss I'll steal. 'Cause you just say goodnight, walk away. I guess I'll leave this hope and dream for another day. I've always loved you from afar. It's been a long, long time coming. I've always known who you are. Whether that's near or far. I always wanna be where you are. Whether that's near or far. Why did you call me so late? Did you mean all those things that you said? And I wanna know what I did so wrong. Why the pain goes on for so long. What is this that you're after? Storybook of happy ever after. Never want to ever see you cry. Wasn't me. Caught in the lie, caught in the lie. you did what you did. Gives you the right to say what you said. Can't you see you're tearing me apart? I had to wonder when did the light start? Is it something I can't change? I'm left here with nothing but all the pain. This fighting's got me on my knees. You did what you wanted, did what you please, did what you please. Gotta put this game to an end. Didn't just lose my love, lost my friend. And I can't see clearly at all. Drunk and stupid, waiting for the call. And I can remember holding you tight. The sound of you screaming in my head all night. This feeling of hate so unnatural for me. So I wasn't what you needed me to be, needed me to be. So I wasn't what you needed me to be. So I wasn't what you needed me to be. So I wasn't what you needed me to be. So I wasn't what you needed.
All right, thanks, Randy. That was great, fantastic. Um, I mentioned in the chat, Randy doesn't have any social media for us to share, so I guess just keep your ears open, and if you hear he's playing somewhere, I think he lives in Leduc. You can go see him. He also performs under another name, which escapes me right now. Ugh, the aging gets terrible. Anyways, moving on to our next guest. It's another Edmonton artist, John Guliak. Take it away, John.
Hello, folks. My name's John Guliak. Thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks also to Wendy and Jeremy for inviting me here to perform on this concert series that's promoting awareness of the dangers of coal mining in Alberta's Rocky Mountains, or anywhere for that matter, I suppose. I don't often make political statements because when I do, they're dismissed as extremist. Despite the fact that we live under a government and a ruling class that is extremist and violent on a daily basis. Okay, well, I'm going to stick to music. This is something I wrote a little while back in the home of Linda McRae in Nashville, Tennessee. Released it during the pandemic. Hope you enjoy. I couldn't walk the line. I could barely hold myself upright. I've been kicked around and beaten down in no shape for a fight. Then you stepped in the ring, and I felt ready for anything. I picked myself up from the ground and we began to swing. You knocked me down more than I want to tell. You get a rise out of me when you're raising hell. You go toe to toe with a tornado. You're a wild one, and that's why I call you Dusty. I was feeling proud, strutting around with my head up in the clouds. When that old feeling came creeping in, I almost said it out loud. But I was still twice shy. I wouldn't let myself get too high. So worried about the shape I was in, I let your love walk on by. You knocked me down more than I want to tell. You get a rise out of me when you're raising hell. You'd go toe to toe with a tornado. You're a wild one, and that's why I call you Dusty. I couldn't walk the line. Hey, I'm just going to change into a more comfortable tuning, and I'll be back in a second. Hey, welcome back to my performance for the Grosvenor's concert series that's promoting awareness for the dangers of coal mining in Alberta's Rocky Mountains. Here's a tune that I hope is the saddest one I'll ever have to write. I helped you keep your garden free. I killed the weeds for a hill of beans. I've tried to slow the progress of bone pestle against stone bone. I'll tend the graves where your father lays, where the homestead and all my memories fade. And I'll reap the meager faith you've sown with your silence. There's no place for me in that history. If you can't tell the tale, it might never have happened at all. Let me stone Pope Joan for you, lay the miracle there for all to view, and change the sacred way into the shun street. The only thing that I can do is drive carefully and try to comfort you. Brave the pro-life signs and the blame in the nurses' eyes. There's no place for me in that history. If you can't tell the tale, it might never have happened at all. I've tried to rise above my blood, to ride the storm and win your love. I've held your children close despite my distance. All the 5-year plans have come and gone, and they paid their way in tears and song, and all that's left behind is the sound of my scurrying. I'll scurry on out of here. Thanks again, folks.
Thanks, John. Thanks for being a part of the Alberta Rockies and Headwaters concert series. We have one last guest tonight. We were hoping to have Marlon Schmidt on, but haven't been able to get a hold of him in the last little bit. Anyways, that's all right. We have one more guest, as I said, and it's also Edmonton's own Rooster Davis, and he's got 2 different videos for us. So let's start with the first one.
Hey everybody, I just want to thank Jeremy and Wendy for inviting me to do this, along with all the other great artists that have already submitted videos. Just briefly, I grew up in Alberta. I grew up in Edson, Alberta, so I was pretty close to Jasper. I spent a lot of time in Jasper, a lot of time in the Rockies, many days camping, many days skiing. I've been all over the world, and or many places of the world, and it always amazes me that when I come back to the Rockies, I realize that it's still one of the most beautiful places I've been to on Earth. So we're really lucky to have the different types of landscapes that we have here in Alberta, from the prairies, the foothills, to the mountains. So I do think it's very, very important that, of course, we preserve this and our water supply. The instrument I'm playing here is a Yamaha CP70. It's an old half acoustic. It actually has physical strings in it, and but each string is also amplified by its individual pickup, much like a guitar. This was the instrument that people like Elton John and Billy Joel would play on before they came up with synthesized pianos. This is something that you would tour with. Feels just like a real piano, and it's one of the vintage instruments that I have here, so I wanted to play it for you. First song I'm going to do is Dr. John's song. Called Such a Night. Oh, such a night. Such a night. Sweet confusion under the moonlight. Yes, such a night. Baby, such a night. Steal away. The time seemed right. All your eyes met mine, and a glance. You let me know, baby, this was my chance. You came in with my best friend Jim. Now here I am, I'm trying to steal you away from him. Oh, if I don't do it, somebody else will. I don't do it well, somebody else will. If I don't do it well, somebody else will. I don't do it well, somebody else. Nah, it's such a night. Baby, such a night. Steal away, baby. The time seemed right. Oh yeah, couldn't beat my ears, and my heart just skipped a beat when you told me to take you walking well down the dark side of the street. You came in with my best friend Jim. Now here I am, I'm trying to steal you away from him. Oh, if I don't do it, somebody else will. I don't do it well, somebody else will. I don't do it well, somebody else will. I don't do it well, somebody else. Let's go now. last note right. What song am I gonna do now? I'm gonna do this song is a Professor Longhair song called Jungle Partner, and yeah, I don't need to explain it much more. I play it like this. Partner, that boy is knocked out, as can be. That boy is knocked out and loaded. Well, there's a singing, or there's a song to me. Well, he said now 6 months, that ain't no sense. He said now 1 year, baby, well that ain't no time. He got friends, but stealing and gold, yeah, doing 14 up to 99. Well, you know that he had plenty of money, and he had friends, baby, all over this town. Now that he broke, low down and busted, ain't a single one, all of those friends to be found. He pawned up his knife and his pistol. Boy, he had to pawn, hey, up his diamond ring. Now that he tried to pawn that woman he was loving. How about that poor girl? Well, you know, she couldn't sign her name. Oh, give me whiskey, hey, now when I get thirsty, I don't want no water now, baby, or when I get dry, I want that sweet Kentucky bourbon, little taste of heaven, or just before I die, sweet Canadian rye, baby, or just before I go, and some of that Scotch whiskey, or just before I die, yeah. Right on. Peace out. Rooster Davis.
All right, Rooster, that was fucking awesome. And he said peace out, but he's not done. He's got one more song for us on a different instrument. So let's check that out.
Hey everybody, I'm moving over to my new Hammond organ. I got a new B3. You can't see it over there, but I've got a Leslie 147 I'm going to be playing through. And I just wanted to play it because I love the sound of it. I'm going to do an old ballad for you called Georgia.
All right. What a great instrumental to end things off on. Uh, Thanks again for that, Rooster. Um, his website is in the chat. I know he's started playing some shows. I don't know what he's got lined up. Uh, Hopefully, you get a chance to go see him sometime soon because he always brings the New Orleans right into the room he's playing in. That's great. Uh, yeah. That's going to wind up our concert series for the time being, at least. We'll see what happens down the road. But I just want to thank uh, Wendy Alsop, the other half of the Groovener. She wasn't here today. Christine Berger, Marie Aiken, and Brian Taylor. They've been instrumental in helping line up artists for these shows and set the format. And yeah, it wouldn't have happened without those guys, those three. And then, of course, all of our musical performers and our presenters who delivered some great information for us, very educational. Um, and last, I just want to touch on the money that we raised, which was about $10,500 that went to the Pekisco Group, the Livingston Landowners Group, and the Nitsitipi Water Keepers to help with their legal challenges and funding studies to oppose the coal mining, which is having its effect. I'm sure everybody is well aware. You know, we've won some victories on the Tent Mountain and the Grassy Mountain. Grassy Mountain got denied. It was just announced today or yesterday that the company intends to appeal that decision or to seek permission to appeal. They might not even get that. Hopefully not. And then Tent Mountain was announced a couple weeks ago that they are going to get a federal review of that project, which they were trying to slip under the radar on. So please keep up to date. Please keep applying the pressure. It is working. It is working. There's still a long way to go, though. They are relying on you to wear out, which we aren't wearing out. It's just circumstances for musicians have changed right now, and understandably, they are super busy trying to earn a living all of a sudden, and we're going to let them do that for the time being. We don't know exactly what we're going to do for shows in the immediate future at the Grievener. We might set up an outdoor stage like we had, if you look on our channel, which I'll just post, our YouTube channel, we had an outdoor festival with no audience last October. That went pretty well, and the stage looked pretty cool. We might set up something like that again, facing the backyard, and have shows outdoors. But we'll see. We'll see. Uh, you can stay tuned to the Groovener on Facebook and visit thegroovener.com to see if we have anything coming up. Anyways, thanks for all your support, and keep up the fight. Bye, everybody.